the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jeffrey Springs. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. He's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
2-1 now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ashburn in position, and there's one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Nick Allen.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position, and you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and two now. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. And now on for Washington, Frank Thomas. And now the lefty. That one is absolutely belted. Jones ranging back. Makes the grab right on the warning track. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Cy Young. Saying he is one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
So coming into the game now on defense, Yoan Moncada. He's the new third baseman. So in now for Colorado, Richie Ashburn. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's the veteran second baseman. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Luis Gonzalez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
The wide to kick the pitch. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. That time, a little anxious.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Well struck, deep right field. Swing and he breaks his bat. Springs brings it in, and there's two away.
The left fielder.
Two outs, base is empty. James Wood digs in now. And here it comes. In the air, center field. Ashburn trying to get there. Makes the grab, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And it is 2-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And the right-hander deals. Bouncer to the big hurt. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ryan Braun. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Wood under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Ryan Braun. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And gone! So he blasts one out the other way, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A a good hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Michael Hester digging in for the Rockies. And another ball. Next offer in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Harry Ford.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Jones puts it away, and there's 1 down. Up now for Washington, Nick Allen. The Nats trailing by a run here in the 2nd game of the series. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. 1 down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next to hit for the Nats, Cy Young. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Nationals gone in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the shortstop, Taron Vavra. And the pitch. Right through there. And 1 out now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Jeffrey Springs. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next to Colorado, the center fielder,
Richie Ashburn digging in for the Rockies. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And a good eye there.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Full count.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jackie Robinson getting ready to hit.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up in the hands. If I'm out there on the block, I'm going right back in there.
Next one misses. Ball 2. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. They get the out on Robinson, and there's 1 down.
Now back, third baseman,
And now Yoan Moncada. One down, base is empty. That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
The 1-2. Foul ball, he stays alive.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool a hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
The Rockies up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and finals. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Line drive. Come on. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Rockies 1 and the next. Bottom of the inning. Down the number 2 hitter. Number 23. Good eye right there.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Throw over to Thomas. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
So up next, Don Mattingly. Right-hander kick steals. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Nolan Jones. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike. Hot shot to third. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rockies 1 and the Nationals nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
The 1-2. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. Out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and he's out at first. 1 down. And now up for Washington, James Wood. Just missed. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one's in there. And the count is 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Swung on, belted. That's bad. And that one's gone. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. With a low 90s fastball, you have to go on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Nick Allen digging in for the Nationals. That one finds the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup, but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ryan Braun. Ball to strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On its way to the corner, makes his way towards it.
first gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the hang.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Michael Hester. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 2-1. And we're back. And now the pitcher, Cy Young. Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And the next pitch is way outside. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jeffrey Springs out of the game, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Randy Vasquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here is Yoán Moncada, having a lot more success on the road this season. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Throw to first. Robinson back on a dive. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Left field. Wrong. Under it. Wrong. Snags it.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great.
There goes Jackie. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great pitch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the 6th inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Taron Vavra. Strike 2. To third, Moncada. Sends it across the first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The pitcher,
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Delman Stanley.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Kicks and deals. Robinson tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition or trying to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
1-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the next. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Frank Thomas now at the plate. Towards right center. That's well struck, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. Excellent velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Now here is Luis Gonzalez. There now 2 balls and a strike. Man at second. There's a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
The pitch. Line drive. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. 2 outs. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. And that's down and away. And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's to third, and that chance handled. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 3 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, number 23.
three.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smashed out through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So up next, Don Mattingly. The tying run at the plate. Young picks over, back standing. He's in there safely.
I think you want to get one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, either a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track.
Rolls it away. Tag, and they got it. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And the batter now, Nolan Jones. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
High fly ball, right field. Cruz in position and makes the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Harry Ford. Slides, but he can't follow up with it.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
At the plate, Nick Allen. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. One gone here.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Throw over to first, and he's back safely. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs. Outside low, 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slur. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ryan Braun. Headed down the line. Wood towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops back.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. Had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment. Let it travel a little more and see if you can keep that thing fair. It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Ryan Braun will hit next. The line and the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one back there. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Jalen Beeks on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Drew Romo, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Here is Moncada.
Number 87.
Hard hit left side. To first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
And now, Frank Thomas. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that opposite field.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Luis Gonzalez. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Two down, nobody on. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. The 2-2 on the way. And that just misses. James Wood up next for Washington. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Hunter Harvey.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Taron Vavra digging in for the Rockies. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, "He's going to be tough to get to today."
And now Drew Romo. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. Ripped on a line, and he'll play it on a bounce.
The center fielder, number 1.
Richie Ashburn digs in now. The pitch. And another ball.
3-1.
And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to put it down right here.
Now the number 2 hitter. Tying run at the plate. That one misses. Ball 3.
An interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
On the ground to the left. Nice stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next for Colorado, Don Mattingly. And a 2-1 on the way. Got the back one too soon. It's strike 2. One strike away. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.